We often hear stories of legendary warriors, but rarely do we come across one like this. A Muslim woman who rose to command an entire navy. Meet Keumalahayati, known simply as Malahayati, a fearless leader from the 15th century Aceh Sultanate in what is now Indonesia. She is recognized as the first female naval admiral in recorded history. Yes, a woman, a Muslim, and a military commander. Let's dive into her incredible story. Malahayati was the daughter of Admiral Mahmud Saya, a respected figure in the Aceh Empire. She received her early education in Islamic studies and later enrolled in the prestigious Aceh Military Academy, a rare path for women at the time. She eventually married the love of her life, but tragedy struck when he was killed fighting against the Portuguese, who were attempting to take control of the region. Heartbroken but resolute, Malahayati asked the Sultan for permission to form a special battalion, a force made up entirely of women who had lost their husbands in battle. This unit became known as the Inongbali, or Widow's Army. And they weren't just symbolic. They were fierce warriors who fought back against both Portuguese and Dutch forces, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies across Sumatra. Impressed by her leadership and courage, the Sultan appointed Malahayati as First Admiral of the Royal Navy. In this position, she led successful naval campaigns, defeating Dutch forces in 2 separate confrontations and later engaging the Portuguese once more in battle. Her growing influence didn't go unnoticed by other powers. When England sought safe passage through the Malacca Straits, they chose diplomacy over conflict. Queen Elizabeth I sent a peace letter through her envoys, and it was Malahayati herself who oversaw the negotiations and maintained the peace. But like many great warriors, Malahayati's story ends on the battlefield. She was killed in action during another confrontation with the Portuguese, just as her husband had been years earlier. She died as she had lived, with honor, fighting to defend her people and her beliefs. Malahayati wasn't just a skilled military leader. She gave purpose to those who had lost everything. She showed the world that courage knows no gender. Her legacy lives on as one of the most powerful examples of Muslim women in history, a true warrior and a force the world will never forget.